That was weird. Yeah. Is that you? Yeah, you're first. Gnarly. Just gnarly. So you can see the hearts if somebody gives you hearts. Oh, that's pretty cool. Two thumbsies, 5 people. By the gods. What's going on, everybody? It says 5 on my side. Just need a chair. There we go. Good evening. What? I want to know why this camera isn't doing what it normally does. Usually it's farther away. Am I going to have to move all that stuff probably? Give me a second. Yeah, I know. I don't like it. I'm just going to move some of the stuff out of the way. This is too far up front, is what the deal is. Oh, God, I would have set nothing. I'm here somewhere. The penguins. You guys sit over there. Easy gummy. All right. That 10 dogs you trip over, I'd be better. What's going on, everybody? William, what's going on? Oh, good night, sir. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in and throwing a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Yeah, something looks funny here, babe. Huh. That's weird. Oh, well, we'll run with the way it is. It's just going to be a short live. If anybody gives a shit. Yeah, do you still have it? Yeah, it needs to be like right here. May I have it back, please? Loser! What's going on, brother? Yeah, who gives a shit? Exactly right. Yeah, I gotta switch mounts. Set that on the table for me. Hopefully I can get this in here without taking the cover off.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. He had that janky little phone holder.
Well, now I'm in business.
See you later, William.
Later, William. What's up, loser? Yeah, it's going up, it's going down, it's going up, it's going down. See if we can't get a couple people in here anyway. Since nobody else wants to play tonight. Yoo-hoo! A beast. And I'll tell you what. Y'all can get these on sale with codes and shit right now for about $50. It's worth it. It's good in the hand. Definitely a camping, chopping, bushcraft style. I'd like to find somebody, or maybe one day I'm having a pig picking, pig party, whatever, and see what these knives are really doing on a pig hide. They're, see how well they slide right in. That would be interesting. Of course, probably YouTube would have a fit, but it says 7 people are here, must be lurking. Well, that's fine too. Oh, mine says 4 now, so it done runned away. Let's see that wingspan. That makes you so giddy. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. This is like the easiest knife in the world to use. And the action on it is just phenomenal. I have not touched anything on this knife. I have probably flicked her, I don't know, a couple hundred times anyway. It's just everywhere, everything about it. I mean, the grip, the jimping that goes halfway out the blade. Got a little finger knot there. Oh yeah, you can get real tight on this thing. The weight. What got me was the line. When I first saw it, just that flowing line that comes from the back, hits the blade, swipes up there, Very uniformed. Clip is phenomenal. In and out of the pocket, no problem. It's even got the carbon fiber inlays in the clip. I mean, and this blade is not my style. I mean, I'm more of this kind. Or this one's really unique too. I'd like to try to poke something with that once. I bet this would just slide right in something. And this style. I do like the daggers as well. Rick Ranger, what's going on, brother? Hope you're having a great late evening. So I'd hop on for a little while and see what happens. Yes. Yeah, it's not a frame. It's a liner. Yep. But it's a real easy liner. I mean, this is probably the easiest liner lock I have to get to. Accessibility and function. Yeah, that's buyout. Definitely. The easiest one I have in any of my collections. Barbie's watching The Walking Dead, Mick. She's binge watching The Walking Dead from 1 till 5,000. I tried watching it with her. It just got a little comical for me. Some of the shit they're doing in that show just really baffles me. Anyway, some of you are in here. There's 10 of you. This thing here, excuse me, the new Chavez X-lock, which is a crossbar lock. But it's one of the finest crossbar locks I have ever put my thumb on. Of course, it's Chavez, so what would you expect? This one here is D2. This is going to be a blue line, I'm sure, because the message he sent me said the ones they took the blade show sold out, and the next ones are stuck because of the tariff shit. So these are not made here, by the way the email sounded. Aluminum, stainless steel hardware, D2 steel. Somebody said in the chat earlier around $80. I kind of doubt that. It'd be a good hope. But this thing is so phenomenal. It is really sweet. Yeah, look for them coming out here shortly. Probably in the next month or two. They should have a new run of those bad boys. And I've looked over the internet. I looked in the blue line. I've typed in Chavez X-lock. I can't find them anywhere. So I don't know. I guess the first run was the ones they took the blade show. but they didn't advertise it. Well, according to his email, he's not. It's what he told me the knife was. Matter of fact, I can grab my other phone here, and I shall read you what the gentleman sent me. I was trying to get the information before Barbie's Live last Sunday, so we could have all. What had happened was she didn't even know who she was talking to, walking down the hall. For those of you that haven't heard the story, talking to this man, and he said something about knives, or she says, well, I review knives. I'm Barbie EDC girl. And he goes, oh, come with me. I'm way behind, dragging everything we've captured for 3 days. And she was probably 100 feet up ahead of me. I didn't know who she was talking to. By the time I caught up with her, this man's at the Chavez desk giving her this knife and told the couple that was working behind the desk to put this clip on it because it comes with a standard clip. And he got a phone call and walked away and never told us anything about it. And it was the last hour of the last minute of Blade Show. So it was like they were trying to get rid of everybody, throw everybody out. So let's see here. All right, I'm in my messages. Look for the star. That's that one. Yeah, and I missed one. Was talking to, I'll get to that later. Barb, you doing? What? What's static? What do you mean it's static? I'm getting static to static. I don't know why. Hold on, it might be. Give me 2 seconds. I think I know why. Because this damn phone case. It's probably putting pressure on everything. Yeah, I hear it. 2 seconds, I think I know why. It's probably putting pressure on. Is that better?
If it would catch up.
Yeah, I know, right? Is that better?
Yeah.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, it was a phone case. It was putting pressure on my whatever. No? Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. I wonder what that crackle is. I don't know. Yeah, it was a phone case. It was putting pressure on my whatever.
That's still doing it.
I have no idea why. Well, Lou said it sounds better. When you're talking, there's static in the background. I have no idea why. Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, she must be your microphone.
All right. It sounds better. Let me try this. When you're talking, there's static in the background. I have no idea why. Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, she must be your microphone.
All right. You're messing up the thing here.
Well, you're just messed up, period. So.
Okay, I changed my headset. Well, all right. Well, I'm sorry about the sound. I've just never done that before. And everything's the same as I normally use. So if it gets too bad, let me know and I'll just shut her down or something. I don't know. Might be because I'm too close. I don't know. Sounds better. All right, thanks, Lou. It's better now. All right, thanks, Mick. Anyway, back to the thing here. The email from Mr. There it is. Amon Chavez. Okay. Let me find it now. There it is. Okay, he wrote to me. Of course, like I said, I wrote to him prior to her last Sunday live. He says, I apologize if this is too late, but in response to the question, the Chavez Redemption X-lock has an anodized aluminum handles. The blade is D2, stainless steel hardware, including clip. The knives were sold at Blade Show, were our first production run of this knife, and have more on the way. Tariffs delay things, and we need official boxes made for the rest of the products. So maybe it's boxes he's waiting on. And once again, he didn't give me a price. So I don't know. It is what it is. Eventually they'll pop up on their website and we'll know a price. But anyway, this thing is mad. It just is so tight, so perfect. It's better. Well, it's right up there with my Benchmade, but the Benchmade that I have has been worked on and different scales and all that, which brings me to my next subject. If anybody's interested, I have 3 knives up for grabs, and I will show them to you momentarily. Yeah, that's it. What's the length on this one? Yeah, there's nothing on the box either. That kind of surprised me. Doesn't just like a serial number, basically. And that's it. We got a length of 7 1/2. Let's get technical here. Let's get the dog hair off it. Nope, going to American. Blade thickness at the back. There's that. And up here. Uh-oh. What happened? How'd you go off? There we go. 0.7 handle. 0.31 inches. So that's that. I don't have the scale handy, otherwise I'd weigh it. It's not real heavy for the metal that's in this. Lined up perfectly. Backspacer is also stainless or aluminum. Once again, that didn't just said stainless steel hardware. I don't know if they include the backspacer as a hardware, but it goes to there. Yeah, pretty cool knife. I dig it. And now my chat's not doing anything. I'm not seeing my chat. It stopped at mix. It's better now. Well, what are we going to do now? Guess I'll have to look at the other phone. Give me a second here. All I wanted to do was pop in and raise some hell, but no. Everything's got to go wrong. Who am I? Like, really, who am I? Oh, it won't let me see my own live. Oh, you pricks. Huh. Oh, well. Let me see. See if this will help. Nope. Am I still live? Yeah. 1901. Hey, Barb, can you come here a minute? Bring an old phone with you. I will return. Here a second. I need one of your old phones. My chat stopped. This might have something to do with it too. Me having my headphones on and hooked to the same phone. I'll get it working. Yeah, my chat quit it.
No, I'm not drinking. I was trying to make a comment with the voice, and it repeated it like 20 times.
You spam on my chat.
No, on one thing.
Oh. All right, let's try this. Yeah, because my chat froze.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Oh, Jesus, is that small? Venture Fitty, what's going on, brother? Jesse? Who's always here? Who else is here? Let me back up just a wee. Braxton Graham, what's going on here? Reviewing knives, talking about knives. Mick Ranger, it says 19 people watching me. Well, yeah, 19. This one says 15. Don't matter. Who else? Image of Fitty. Mick. Image of 50. Okay. All right, let's see if that'll work now. Now watch this one freeze up. What? Freddie, please, not now. Not now, little buddy. I know, you always need something when Daddy's busy. I know. Anyway, I was telling you about the things going on here. Let's start with this one. This is a TPK, traditional pocket knives. Appalachian Ridge Runner. Let me see here. Where can I put all this crap? Ta-da! Very new and stout knife. Very long knife, too. Yeah, look at them now. Blade smudges. Yeah, letting this one go if anybody's interested. And it does glow in the dark. Hold on a second. Of course, a lot of you have seen this. Yeah, that didn't do anything. I did charge my flashlight up. Let's see if that'll work. There we go. Nice and bright. Hope it ain't interfering with the camera. Yeah. See? Glows green. And all that nice stuff. Retail for $200. Titanium. Titanium. The light is off. And carbon fiber glow. Stuffy. Really nice knife. Letting this one go for $1.50. If anybody's interested.
Light on again. I'll turn it off so people can see it.
It doesn't matter. They saw it.
Yeah, but I didn't see it.
Uh-oh. There we go. Takes a second. My God. Ooh. Not glow? It will glow. It's kind of a neat pattern if you look at it. Strange enough.
Alien puke.
No, I'm trying to raise some money to send Barbie to Florida.
Alien.
It's not that I'm tired of them. I just ones I probably would never use.
Well, for all truths, my mom don't have that much longer, and I want to go see her, and I gotta have the money to go see her.
So yeah, not to make a weird story out of it, but yeah, that's one of the reasons. So yeah, like I said, $1.50 for that one if anybody's interested. They're $200 right now on the websites. Yay, everybody's falling down. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that one a little bit. And these two we're getting rid of. Damn knife cases. Kaiser was handing out knife cases at Blade Show, and I picked up a few because I got some knives that don't have cases, so I cut the patches off and use them for other knives. Alien piss. Oh, hell yeah. Why not? Alien puke. Sounds cool. Yeah. Atomic pee. Nuclear pee. What's that saying there? Oh, that's for the penguin. I'm like, what? Oh, my God. All right. First one up. Yeah, we'll do this one. I can tell you something right now. My camera lens is dirty. Yeah, this is the mini grip. Y'all know where that came from. This is one of Zach Stuff specials that he ordered. In the blue. And like I said, these things are like brand new. They ain't never, this one here especially. It came here and got stuck in a drawer because I had one, which I've already got rid of. but it's the one with the hole and that blade there. Just, you've all seen this. Well, probably not with this blade. A lot of them don't come with this blade. But everything's perfect on it. No issues. I'm letting this one go for $1. 100.00. Anybody interested in that? No out the fronts. Well, the wife's got one, but it's a small little pink thing. We're allowed to have them where I live, but we're not allowed to be in public with them. So that's how that works. So I don't really do much with OTFs. What's up, Bando? Sorry if I'm not reading your questions. Trying to show you these things, but I'm sure Barbie will answer anything I miss on chat. And then last but not least is a custom bug out. I don't show much. Don't use. I just kept this one for this purpose. One day I'll need to get rid of it. And not really a bug out fan or a Benchmade fan. But at the time I had to have this one. Carbon fiber scales. Matching lynch clip that was put on it. The carbon fiber scales. I have the original scales. I have the cutout where the carbon fiber was cut. It comes with it. But yeah, she's good. It's a good one. No complaints on it other than what Benchmade charges for these bad boys. I don't know. But this one here, it's got almost 3 in it. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to justify a price because of what the price is to start with. I'm gonna hold on a second. I know, I'm just pulling back. A little Barbie's gonna do a little pushing of the buttons.
Yeah, where they at?
I don't know where they at.
Why is it?
Maybe they left.
Can't do it.
Because this phone's it's not the chat froze. You're not gonna be able to do it. They weren't in there then. It was
Yeah,
just
another phone. Yeah, right here.
yeah, but you can't watch it on here. You have to go live on it or whatever you do.
No.
But anyway, if anybody's interested or has a buddy or a friend, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna have to ask at least 2 for that one because of what's in it. I even hate asking that much, but it would cost somebody about $300 to make that knife the way it is. So sorry.
I can do it on my.
My chat froze.
No, I know, but I usually can get right on here.
Oh, no, I can't on mine. Anyway. Let's see what's going on in chat. Neil, Venture 50, Bando Picks. Neil McKenzie, how you doing, brother? Neil saying hi to Barbie, Venture 50. Is that mini? Or it's a mini, Adventure 50. It's a mini grip. Custom mini grip.
Well, I was gonna mod you up, Bando and Neil.
But yeah, next time.
Next time.
My chat failed
Do it on his chat.
for some strange reason.
I'll do it.
I don't know. I think YouTube's playing some games because there's a lot of people having problems during their lives, like just shutting off for no reason. And I don't know. There's too many people on. Maybe Iranians are hacking us. Bastard Iranians. Who knows? I heard sunspots were an issue over the last few days. I think Darkwater last night was talking about that whole area is oh right now I'm going woo woo woo. What is going on here? Why? I just wanted to come on for a minute. Is yours off? Oh, there it goes. Now we're back. What is going on here? All right. Well, whatever. We're back. But yeah, anyway, the internet was off in the mid-north United States. the other day due to something, or aliens, or Iranians, or whatever. Oh, so that's the 3 knives I'm pulling up. If anybody's interested, like I said, if not, no big deal. Guess the next knife I'll show y'all is this one. This was another Barbie. Oops, I ran into somebody. Didn't know who it was, and we started talking, and yeah, okay, that's the bag it comes in. This little bad boy here. S30, if I remember right. Let me look, Lou. This one's 20, the mini's something 20, and this one's something else. Yeah, S30B. Coated. Steel on the mini grip. I think it's the 20. Hold on. I got it right here. Y'all want to see monkeys do tricks? Watch me. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. 20 CV. Getting it out. I'm getting it out. Oh, that was stupid. Yep. And there it is. Dance, monkey, dance. Hell yeah. We still got to get that thing going with, speaking of monkeys. Oh, man. Saturday night, Barbie and I and Caleb were hanging out with Heyman from G-Ball's group there. And we were just roughing up G-Ball a little bit, you know, bullshitting around. It was funny. But, and where were they going with that? It had something to do with something. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. And anyway, that's where we ran into this guy. What is his last name? I keep forgetting. Anyway, you guys know. Anyway, we started talking to this guy, and like he said, we're looking for YouTubers to show their stuff. Barbie's like, well, I'm a YouTuber, and Caleb, and I guess he ran into somebody else that night because he sent one to Big Red, and on Big Red's review of this, he said somebody it could have been us. I don't even know. I don't remember Saturday night a lot. But bless George. Thank you. Anyway, we were talking to him. He brought us this and some Hanks. And so I'm going to be doing some things. But yeah, he sent one to Big Red too because somebody told him to. And so yeah, if anybody out there has a YouTube channel, might want to contact these guys right now. They're hurting to get their product out. They're made in Mississippi. And this was interesting. It's not integral, but I don't even know what they would call that, and neither did anybody else. And yeah, what do you call that? Anybody know? Yeah, he did, but we didn't. It might be our fault even that he scooped this, because I told Barb we should have done more of a live when we got home instead of waiting till Sunday, and then come Thursday, I think, or Wednesday maybe even. I saw Big Red one of these. I'm like, how the hell did he get one? He wasn't even there. And then he told the story. I'm like, that might have been our fault even. Anyway, I went inside after we got this. We were playing around, went outside, hung out with Darkwater for a while. And hold on, Jack. I'll give you 2 seconds, buddy. And I took this back in, ran back into Rob. And Rob did a live review at the pit with this thing. And there was one thing he didn't like about it, but it was him. It was something to do with what I don't even remember now. Like I said, I don't remember the. Might have been the clip, maybe. But he said, other than that, yeah, they're great knives and blah, 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 blah. And if you're interested, these are $289 or something. It's American made, so I guess we got to pay the price. But at least it's a lot better built, sturdier, blah, 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 than a bug out. You ain't bending this one in half. So, yeah, good knife. Big, these are 8 inches even. So, oh, and it's Magna Cut. Oops, wrong way. A little light there. Yep, there it goes. Magna Cut. This is my first Magna Cut, so I'm kind of interested in how it's going to hold an edge and sharpen and. Venture 50, no, he's sending stuff to other YouTubers who weren't there. Well, yeah. All right, who we got going on? Lou says Greg is a cream puff. He's a cool dude, man. I wish I still lived in PA. I'd run down and hang with him for a while. He reminds me of pretty much every guy I ever hung out with in Pennsylvania. The only thing I question on that knife is the lock. Just standard plunge lock. I'm not interested. Well, let me grab my other phone here because these are on the website. Let's see what they say. And I will get you an answer, Lou. How's that? Can I buy that knife? $300. But it's for us to review, John. But you can buy them brand new for, well, with shipping and tax and everything, probably a little over $300. Hey, Caleb, what the hell are you doing, man? Finally, you pop on one of our lives. By the gods, there must be something going on. Sounds good, Rolf. Let me look it up. Where am I at? Let's see here. I've only looked these guys up 900 times. So they're probably at the top of my search. Yep, sure are. Top of the search. Oh, the one I was showing. I took care of it. Folders. If my old phone would fasten up. Oh, I know. It's cool, dude. I know you've had the kid going on and everything else. It's cool. No biggie. Especially Father's Day. You're forgiven. All right, folders. And that one is called, by the way. I guess I never did give the name. Let me get down to Telos. Yeah, they're 285. Excuse me, 285. So let's click on the Telos. Can you see that? Oh yeah, you can see that. Okay, I did click on it, right? Oh, we got to read. Hold on a second. The Telos is a button lock manual folder that was designed to be an everyday carry. Telos constructed with 3D contoured 6061 aluminum handles in a rich black hard-coated anodized finish with lightly machine textured. Yes, there is machine textured on that too, by the way. I mean, there you go. Can you see that little light texture going on there? Mm-hmm. Be a little heavier. I'd like it a little better if it was heavier, but there's black coated anodized with light machine texture for sure grip. And the texture, the coating they use is a grippy coating. It's not smooth at all. I mean, you don't have to put much pressure on that knife to secure it in your hand. Let's see. Sure grip. Each knife features a titanium pocket clip, tip-up carry, 3.5-inch blade. Is available with either ultra-durable Magna-Cut steel with an HRC of 62 to 63 or stunning Chad Nichols stainless Damascus blade. Weighing in at only 4.4 ounces, this knife, you won't leave it home. Well, I've left it home every day, but okay. Designed, manufactured, and built in the great state of Mississippi. And that's all it tells me, Lou. It's a bug rock. Let me get here. Where the hell is it? There it is. Let's see if I can get you a look at the blades thing there. You see the little hole there? That's where it slides in. That little flared gap is where it's snaps right. But I will say one thing. That's one of the biggest stop pins I've seen in a knife in a long time, to be honest. Oops, almost got my finger in the way. But I don't know. It's a nice knife. It's some of the nicer stuff I've seen coming out of the States without a phenomenal price. Yeah, listen to Caleb. It's really nice. Caleb got to touch it. We let him touch it once. By the way, I got a box coming your way, Caleb. It won't be like real soon, but here in about a week. And like we discussed at Blade Show, I'm still honoring that, so that should make you happy. Old man on the ridge. Need to come down. Get off the ridge. It's time to come down. How you doing? Hope you're having a great night. Why am I putting that away? That's my display knife. At least for another week. Yeah, they really, it's kind of funny when he first said they were made in Mississippi. I kind of chuckled because we know somebody that's building a shop in Mississippi at the moment. Or is it Louisiana? Caleb, Mississippi or Louisiana? Legion Steel. I think it's Mississippi. But they're also building a shop so American knives can get made there, here, whatever. Okay, so now that's what made me chuckle because, wait a minute, they're building a shop right now as we speak. I hope it goes through the Legion Steel thing. I hope it works out the way they said it was gonna. It's gonna make a lot of people happy. That's all I got to say about that. No, I'm not drinking tonight, just in case. Apex Royales. I'd like a nice unsharpened butterfly knife. Yeah, you know what? That seemed to be the big thing at Blade Show. There were little, you know how drum circles are in your downtown park with your younger people today? That's what they were literally sitting on the floor in huge circles of 10 to 15 guys at a time, just doing their tricks with these knives. And they were really good with them. I was waiting for a finger to fly at any moment, but it didn't happen. Ballet songs. Yeah, they're real big right now. And Lute's got one coming out. New breed knives. He's got one coming out that I might even buy because it's a phenomenal looking balisong. It really is. I like the way he designed it. Let's get some Barbie's knives while she's distracted. Yeah, no shit, huh? She gets all her knives from Temu, though. No, I'm just kidding. It's a plunge, Lou. It's a plunge. Your question has been answered. Speaking of Legion Steel, the Asgear is on a nice discount on White Mountain knives. Oh, really now? Geez, that would have been nice to know, Marissa, Marshall. We kind of back you guys, you know. Got to send us a memo. But, okay. Bando. Is he leaving? Coming? Going? What's he doing? Somebody's waving. Where's Bando? I ain't seen him yet. Wait, she might not have us set on all chat. Nope, that's why. Okay, now we're on all chat. There he is. Ballet Boys. Yeah, the Ballet Boys. Yes, sir. But I'll tell you what, I stood there for a minute and watched them guys. And they got it going on. What's up, pimp? Pimp. Oh, I forgot about you. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Talk to Barbie or something. Every time I start a live, this one dog Besides, he's got to roll. Luckily, I'm right by the door. Come on, Bubba. I was watching Maddie's live tonight. Him and Stevie with a bag of mustard. That was comical. Caught the end of it anyway, and I figured, well, hell, ain't nobody going on tonight. Shit. I'll pop on for a minute, raise some hell. And that's pretty much it. Give y'all something to do for a while if you're not doing anything important. All right, now we're back. Let's get everything going here. These knives in front of you that you're looking at, these are pretty much my favorite knives. From right to left, we have the Kaiser Bison. Then we have the Kaiser Odin. We have the new breed Wingspan. The Kaiser Beyond. Redemptions, or Defiant 7. Redemption X-lock. Too many things sound the same. Kind of my, well, and this too. This is definitely one of my faves. Just, I don't even know if I could even, in my opinion, I don't even know if I could put on it any, like, maybe steel. Of course, I'm a D2 fan anyway, so I like rugged, hard to use stuff. So, you know, I know what D2 can do. You're back already, huh? You're really putting a hammer on the live here, brother. Come on, buddy. Just a little quick pee, huh? All right. Move on. Move along. No butt rub tonight, buddy. I'm talking to people. Knight's Edge. TKE, what's going on, brother? Just here showing some knives. Little hashing over blade show a little bit. I seen nobody was on, so I figured I'd jump on and stir some shit up. Hope you're doing well, TKE. Thanks for coming in. Basically, the grind down scenarios. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could afford to give knives like that away. Actually, and one of my other favorite knives, these are actually the ones sitting in front of you right now, TK, are my current faves, along with this little guy. I've always wanted a NAFS, and I finally got one. These things were $6 Sunday. They marked them down from 12 to 6. I should have bought a handful, but by that time, I was about broke. But we bought enough to give a couple away, and yeah, had to have an NAFS. That's one of my faves. Pretty much every knife I have. I don't really have a knife that I don't like. I'm really hard into fixies. Yeah, I bet he does, Caleb. I bet he does. Yeah, NAFS kicks some ass. Ain't no lie there, man. And as we were standing there looking at him, Ben was standing there. And I was looking at him, and he was looking at me, and I was looking at him, and he's looking at me, and he walks over, he goes, "Do you want to interview?" I says, "I don't, but she does." And then he stands next to her, gives her this full-on blowout interview about things coming up, and never turned the camera on. I walked away. You know, it's just one of them moments. It's been a long day. You're tired. He walks up to you, and he gives you just like 15 minutes, and there's guys with big cameras standing behind him waiting to get in line to interview him. And here we are, these little peons from North Carolina. And yeah, blew it. But we have the memory. That's what counts, I guess. Well, I did tell him about the knives I have that he's designed. And I have my little, thanks to Bando, I have my little collection of baby banners. I have the neck knife fixie and the pocket knife, the first versions of each, which I'd like to down the road upgrade a little bit, even into the Wii version. I do like the knives. I'm not a little knife guy, but them ones, that's the ones I'm going to pick when I go for just a little knife. So I have a lot of one night stand knives that I wish, where'd he go? I wish I'd lived. As long as you don't remember their names in the morning, you're good to go. Oh, by the gods. So anyway, for fixies, I have the Kubi Bloom. Yes, you do, and it's a sweet little knife. I'm glad I got the hold one because I really wanted to see what it felt like in the hand. What I want, what? My clothes? Are they folded? Just sit them right there in that blind spot.
I got a sheet for the bed and both our blankets are in the dryer with a bunch of fucking things.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm sitting this here because I ain't doing it until you're ready.
The Kubi Bloom around my neck, which is forgot. Oh, yeah. Thanks for talking about the fixies you have. I'm trying to grab one. Awesome neck knife now. Yeah, most of my current fixies are neck knives. Speaking of Bando, I got this one from him at Blade Show. He brought it. One of my wins from him during his big giveaway, spectacular, whatever you want to call it, he did for about a week straight. But yeah, this was my win from him. Thank you, Bando. This is really, I like this little bastard. Kind of like a Kershaw Leak style blade. Just, I don't know, real pointy, real sharp. But yeah, it fits good in the hand. And you got to have them lanyards if you're going to go with those short-handled knife. That's for sure. Yeah, I like that one really well. All right, Darth Vader. Now, I want y'all to tell me something. Especially you, Bando.
Did you see TK's question?
No. What was
He said,
it?
are those the doll knives?
I can't hear you.
He said, are those
Oh, yeah, I already answered him.
Did you tell him that these are for sale? One's for sale?
Not yet. He wasn't here yet.
Okay.
Does this look like a TCAL in any way, shape, or form? Anybody? Bando, you should know about one of these. About the TCALs anyway, that you talked to them and had a couple of their knives. Hey, there's a hole there. It's all holes. Wait a minute. I didn't know that. Well, guess you better look at your knives better. Because if it does, that means it's a copy, and I don't want a copy of anything. It just kind of okay, good. It just kind of reminded me of a TCAL, just kind of the way it was, the handle and everything. All right, cool. Then I can keep this one. I don't do counterfeits. Oh, speaking of counterfeits, woke up this morning, have my coffee. I'm flipping through, what's that platform called? The shirt I'm wearing. It's a knife company. Hold on a minute. You be on Instagram and they pop up all the time. They're like little short reels, but there's a platform you have to. Anyway, I'm scrolling through it, and here's an old video short of Zach doing a Claymore review, automatic Benchmade Claymore. And at the bottom it says buy now, and I clicked on this buy now thing for $38. So somebody's using Zach's video and trying to sell copies of the Claymore. So I'm going to email him about that as soon as I get off here, because it just dawned on me again. Wait, I missed something. Go lay down, please, puppy. But they use like a screw trying with a hole. Okay. That's a tea bag. Outstanding, Lou. Dwayne Letterman, how's it going, brother? Barbie's in the other room trying to keep the chat straight and watching Walking Dead again. That's not a TCAL. Okay. Nope. Okay, cool. It was a cheapie I picked up somewhere. I can't remember now, but I liked it because of the style. And it wasn't cheap. It was like $15 or some shit like that. Old Man in the Ridge, Dwayne Letterman, TK, LOL Barbie. So what's everybody up to? Just chilling on a Wednesday night and a good old hump day. Good old hump day. All right, come on. Go lay down and be a good boy. I'm trying to do a show here, or whatever you want to call this. I can't believe my chat froze. What is up with that? It's so weird. That's twice that's happened to me. I'm now on season 6. Oh, that's you. Yeah. Static? Must be answering somebody. Or me even. I'm retarded. Oh, texting with radios. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the speaking of texting with radios, the FCC did it dirty here early spring. A lot of these GMRS clubs. GMRS, for those of you who don't know, is like a regular walkie-talkie you buy from Walmart. They just have a lot more power. They have 24 channels or whatever. But you can also use repeaters. And you can set the repeater tone to your radio, and you can like pretty much talk to California if you know all the repeaters from here to California, which are on a list on a platform. You just, long story short. Anyway, the FCC decided no, that's too much like ham radio, and they made all these clubs pull their repeaters down. Now, just a month ago, they just come out with some new bullshit that the Baofangs and a few other ones from China are no longer allowed to be sold in the United States because you can basically jailbreak them with a couple pushes of the right button and talk to anybody. You get all the channels from A to B. So anybody's got the older Baofangs, stuff like that, hang on to them. Because here soon, when the stock runs out, that's going to be it. Now, they will have one. See, what it is with Baofangs, however you want to saw it, or Boofwangs, like what's McCall calls them. That dude that talks about Boofangs all the time. You can buy the same radio, same, what a GR or 5R, something 5R. But each one's different in a way, internally, electronically. Some you can't jailbreak, some you can. I have 2 GRMS ones that Joe broke no problem. And now I got all the ham channels and all the emergency channels and everything down to whatever frequency. It's weird. So I guess it was just a matter of time before the FCC caught up with them. But like knives, there's a lot of people out there with more money than I have that are hiring lawyers to try to get the FCC off our backs because, yeah, not Rubicon. Damn right, old man. That boy, I've been watching him for 4 years, 5 maybe. He's a nut. But yeah, if you ever want to know anything about your radios, go to that guy right there. Not a Rubicon. He's real old to the point, and he will chew your ass out. Instead of asking me, read the directions. But yeah, he's a good dude. So yeah, if y'all are in episode, we're going to drop that conversation right now. Who the hell is Glenn? I don't know. Who is Glenn? Is Glenn in here? I need a beer. That's what I need. I haven't had a beer in a long time. Did I have? Yeah, I did. I had one in the pit. Or 2. I think I had 2. And then the rest was liquor of some kind. Of course, I took a flask with me. That lasted an hour. And then the beers were $8, $9 a piece. But the cool thing about the pit, you can bring your own stuff in. Hey, Ralph, and can I stay? But hey, what's going on, Will? Can I say hi and enjoy your stream? Yeah, come on in, brother. Oh, you can't stay. Okay, well, hey, move along. Nice seeing you, man. Thanks for coming in. Got a great channel over there at Weldon Carey. For those of you who don't know him, check it out. The young man he's been almost a year now, I think, or really getting close to a year. He's Doing well. Doing real well. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. Well, it's bullshit. I'm so tired of the government regulating every damn thing, man. It's in the air. It should be free. Okay, yeah, the GMRS license. You don't have to take a test. They're 10 years for the whole family. You got one license. You can have your whole family on the same license, which basically means anybody's holding the radio as long as they have the call sign. And it's for 10 years. You know, that's cool. I can understand. But still, they have a record of who's using the radio. And it's just bullshit. They don't need all that stuff. Yep. Yeah, you guys can. I know it's a freaking vertical, but if y'all want to post your channels, hell, feel free to post your channels. But yeah, I'm kind of anti-government in my business bullshit. Anybody looking to get anybody want to see anything I might have? I don't have a lot. Barbie stole every good thing I have. This is an interesting piece. Oops, gotta quit doing that. Here's an old K-bar. We just took it actually out of the package. It was still in the package, and I think it's from 97 or 2001 or something like that. 1445 is the number. Made in USA. But this handle, let me tell you about this handle. It finally stopped stinking. It still smells a little bit. It smelled like somebody burnt the tires off the car when we first got it out of the package. Apparently, they're not made to be left in the package for 20 years or 25 years, whatever it was. But case all the rivets had shipwreck from the patina. Well, there you go. Yeah. Thing sat in the clam pack for 20 years. But it's neat. This would be a good little fishing knife. Really flexible. I like it. BEDC gave me that. Actually gave it to Barb, I think. She just doesn't know I have it. I'm just reading chat. I didn't go anywhere. Yes, this is the wingspan, Jesse. This is my pride right now. I love this knife. I chased Loot down in Blade Show just to get one. I told him I was coming for a long time. But this thing's just phenomenal. The action is just perfect. The feel in the hand, everything. Caleb got one too, and a few others. And they all say about the same thing. And like I said originally, when I was watching them do it on CAD and everything months and months and months ago, this is what caught my eye. The way the line comes in and down. It's just a flowing knife. It just has the perfect flow. The milling on the titanium and everything. Very tight knife. Very well built. And what's steel on this one? And another thing, no billboarding. Zero. None. S35V, I'm pretty sure is what this is. But yeah. And the top flipper, butter. And I got short, stubby thumbs. And I can still do this one. I have a real hard time with top flippers. But this one, no. And then jimping, all the way out to there. So yeah, lots of jimpers. And I'm watching some of the things he's modeling right now. So I'm sure I'll be a fan of New Breed for a while. Get my finger out of the way, it might close. But yeah. What is going on here? Stop. Here I am showing a knife and can't even use the damn thing. It's kind of hard to do in that position. Yeah, it's 35. Yep. Howdy, Dwayne. Let him in. Oh, Jim Cox snuck up in here. Hi, Jim. How's it going, brother? We're just blabbing. Nothing major. Well, I showed the knives I'm trying to sell. Actually, let me put them out. That way, anybody new comes in, we can just say, hey, yeah, what's that? Well, you can have it if you got the right dinero. Mucho dinero. I'd make a hell of a deal on these for all three. Right now, I'll give all three of them for $400. That's basically getting a mini grip for free. And this for $200, and it's got $300 in it. So there's the bug out with the carbon fiber scales and the lynch clip and all that fancy shit. I'm running out of room again. Give me 1 second. There we go. Found a spot. Henry G, what's going on, brother? And the mini grip, custom from Zach stuff. None of these been used. They've all been sitting in boxes. The only time I break them out is to show you guys or show somebody what American knives cost. And the phenomenability of why they cost that much. And then the last one, the TPK. This is a big knife for a traditional pocket knife. These guys are out of South Carolina, if I remember correctly after looking them up the other day. This one just came in right before, the day before Blade Show, or that day, maybe. But yeah. And let me charge it up one more time for those of you that haven't seen the glowy glow. Just takes me a second. God, I really need a drink. This is hard to do sober. No, I'm not alcoholic. I actually don't drink that much. Only on my lives. There we go. Gumby, get out of the way. Yeah. What did we say? Alien piss earlier? Was what we come up with? Yeah, that's up for sale. And them run $200 new. Of course, that is new. But yeah, so you figure the mini grip customs, I think they were 140, 160, I don't even remember. Them were like, I think they were two or something like that in the beginning, but with the carbon fiber scales and a lynch clip, titanium clip there. I think he had another $80 in it, so you're looking like right around 250, 280. Or he told me 300 is what he had in it. I don't know. So, and then of course this one's two. But yeah, if you buy all three of them for 400, you're basically getting this for free. So, and a lot off the bug out. No discords. No, this is Discord. Trust me. I mean, if you want to talk privately or whatever, I don't know how the Discords run. I downloaded the app one time and joined somebody's Discord. It was so fucking confusing. I said, no, this ain't for me. There was just too much bullshit to go through to talk to somebody in my book. I know once you get into it rolling, it's totally different, but nah, Discords and me don't get along. Cinnamon whiskey, fireballs, I'm not really a big cinnamon guy. I'm more just bourbon, tequila, once in a while. I like napalms. If anybody knows what a napalm is, it's a shot of tequila with 3 drops of Tabasco sauce. I used to drink the hell out of them. But you wake up in the morning and you know you drank them. Old head pounding along and everything. Which one's this one? I guess it don't matter. But yeah, just trying to get her a couple knives so I can send Barbie to Florida for a week. So she has a little pocket change. This is the one that kind of got me. I mean, it's a big knife. But $270? Yeah, it's still new. It's so freaking tight. I swear to God, most knives, when you flick them, they loosen up. This one tightens up. Strangest thing. Cinnamon alcohols for men who I grown with Lady Bix. I'm going to leave that one alone. I'll let Lou just run with that one. Come on, people. Wipe out that wallet. Or wipe out that wallet. Yeah. That's the problem. My wallet wiped out. Got home, had to pay a bunch of big bills right after Blade Show that I forgot. I didn't forget about it. They just. Oops. What was that? Oh, I have no clue. Something fell. But yeah, I had to pay some big bills when I got back. Yeah, I wish, and something was brought up the other day in somebody else's live that they wished that Kaiser would get back to making knives like this instead of this plastic handled dancing bear shit all over them and promotional knives. And it's me, guys. It's not the knife. But yeah, it's a heavy duty. And what I also like about it is instead of an inlay of carbon fiber, it protrudes, so it actually works as a grip. You're not going anywhere with that knife. And no, I didn't cheat. But where's my other Kaiser that I just had? Where'd you go? Oh, here it is. It's like this one. This one even. It's built a lot better than most of the new ones I've got, newer designs. And I love the sound of this one. And now these were only like $1.70, and then they dropped down to I think you can get them for around 100 now if you can find one on the secondary. But they're fun to anodize. They're kind of plain, but still that noise just and ease. This is just as easy. This is equal to my wingspan as far as ease of deployment, retracting, all that. Yeah, that's what everybody says. 3, 4, 5 years ago, they had some. Now it's all commercialized shit. Clear plastic handles with cartoon characters under it, and we went to the Kaiser booth a couple times. You couldn't talk to anybody really because the American guy that was there was never there when we got there. It was 2 Chinese ladies, and all they did was smile and say hi, and I was kind of disappointed in what they had out. So we just kind of looked and moseyed along. Like the when Kaiser's knives had the weight as much as the average newborn. Oh, Jesus. They were really that heavy? Wow. Kaiser had some of the best knives out there. Yeah. Well, somebody needs to talk to him. Poor Caleb. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. All right. Oops. What are you doing? Oh, don't tell me I just did that. I am so, Ralph. That's so little of what Kaiser does. Kaiser is still, they're still killing it, yeah. I mean, they got some beautiful high-dollar knives. I'm not trashing on Kaiser, but I wish they would get back to some of the more heavier duty stuff for a reasonable price. Yeah, they do have some. Although I did see something today that might cause a little controversy. If you all go check Lefty's latest, I think it's one of his latest videos out. Was it Lefty? No, MC, sorry. Metal Complex today. Let me think. Artisan Cutlery. And who does this? No, not that knife. Oh, what's that guy's name? He just did a bunch of knives. Tenable, maybe. No, this one. This knife. Yeah, Ray. Ray did a batch for Artisan, and they all look like fancy Kaiser Militas. And the first comment on it was like, oh, somebody called Ray and said, cough us out some Militas. Was the comment. So yeah, it might be a little issue there. And they do look just with even, you can even take the inlay out and change it out if you want to. Their Total Timascus version was $700 for that one. And then they have a tie inlay that I think was like right around 5, and then it goes down from there. The cheapest one I think was right around 200. Yeah, Ray LeCon to go Gambit. Yeah, that's what the guy said. He's somebody called Ray up and said cough us out some Militas. So I don't know if y'all want to see that video. Go to MC and see what you think. But they do look like Militas. A little bigger. Well, I don't know. How big's the biggest? I don't have a Milita. I wanted one, but when they come out with 30,000 different models, I was like, well, I have one. The one I want, though, is just a common OD green and black. Nothing fancy. You could even have D2 steel for all I care. But, yeah, they got so many versions. And they just come out with another version of it right before Blade shows. I don't remember what it was, but some kind of version of it. As usual, I don't agree with Metal Complex. Well, he didn't say it. He didn't even bring it up. But when I first looked at it, I was like, it kind of looks like a Militon. And then I started reading comments. And the first comment was, yeah, somebody called Ray up and said, cough us out some Militon. So I when it comes to, a reviewer showing a knife, any reviewer, it could be Caleb even. And, his opinion is going to be different than mine. And until I get the knife in my hand, I don't make any opinion whatsoever. Now, as far as the Milita thing goes that I was talking about, when you can just look at a knife and say it looks like that knife was, especially my experience, What's up, B? Did you slide up in here? Yep, sure did. None. We just bullshitting. Talking about knives, stuff like that. Got a couple up for grabs. Trying to send Barbie to Florida this Saturday. Yeah, I'm walking away for a minute, but there it is. Trying to find my water. Drinking ice water tonight, and yeah, I'm getting rid of this one, and this one. All 3 for $4, or call me and we'll make some kind of deal on the other, whatever. All new, never used, ain't even got a scratch in the blade nowhere. All the boxes, all the stuff that came with them. This one's cool. Yeah, it glows in the dark and everything. Dang camera. It's pretty good. I think it's 9 inches, if I remember right. Let me get out my tape measure, because I hate telling people something that it ain't. Just had it. There it is. And we have, okay, 8.5. I knew it was close to 9 inches, but 8.5 inches. Titanium bolster, titanium frame. No clip. Glow in the dark, fat, weird carbon. And its name is the Appalachian Ridge Runner, if anybody goes look it up. Another one is Zach's mini grip, and the customized carbon fiber lynch clip titanium bug out, which is phenomenal. I haven't had another bug out in my hand stock, so I couldn't tell you how much difference between the two. But I know this one's, except for where I just screwed up, is right on the money. It's there. So yeah, trying to get rid of those, send Barb away. Let me go read some chat. BDC is working. Yeah, he always working his life away so he can go up over the hill and buy some more knives from Warren. I think he's going to get a house closer that way. I really do. Just kidding, B. Wasn't too long ago you was up there. And you just came back from there again right after Blade Show. Pretty cool. Giving us some good content from there anyway. Showing us some Purdy knives. Purdy. No face tattoos? Come on. I always wanted to shave Barbie's head and put a spider web on it with a spider coming out of her ear. Excuse me. What model CJRB did you send me? I like it. Jesse, I honestly can't even remember what I ate yesterday. Yeah, boy, I'm getting bad, real bad. I didn't really ever have a memory problem. It's nothing like I can't remember like a lot of things, just what just happened type of thing. Like, what the hell was I just talking about? Or where did I leave this? Everybody goes through that, but I'm really bad. I mean, I could have it in my hand. You know how many times I've had my glasses on my head that literally tore my house apart. And we'll figure it out. I will trade any future GAW wins on this channel for Ralph shaving Barb's head and putting a spider web tattoo on. Barbie, you're getting a tattoo. Just wait till you come back from Florida. You can have hair while you're there. When you come back from Florida, it's coming off. By the gods. Hey, Barbie, read Lou's comment up above Jesse's. Read Lou's comment. I used to have a whole tattoo set up too. I just got rid of it not too long ago. Our daughter used to be into tattooing and shit, and she bought a whole bunch of guns and stuff. And then, like everything else, young people, including myself when I was that age, they get interested in something. Next week it's something new. So it sat in my shop forever. I finally gave her a couple bucks for it. And then it just sat there. I finally got rid of it myself. I mean, a wig can't hide most of it. Yeah, a wig could, yeah. Lou's going to give you all his giveaway wins if we shave your head and tattoo a spider web on it. And Caleb says we can get you wigs to cover it up. Is the sound still crackling or did that go away? My ex-wife is a great artist and good tattoo artist, much as it kills me to admit it. But to be fair, Ralph was the one who came up. Yeah, I did. It was my idea. But it was your idea to give me all your wins. Speaking of wins, last night was kind of interesting on Darkwater's channel. Everybody tried to give their win to Stacy. First guy, I forget who the first guy was. I just come in, but gave a win to Stacy, and then Henry tried to give one to Stacy, and then Darkwater kind of was like, "Well, no, you know how he does it." I thought it was interesting, very interesting. Yeah, Stacy gives shit all the time. Stacy's give Barb a knife one night off of G-balls that she'd won. Yeah. Good people. Just a reminder that Sunday night live stream will have my 1,300 subscriber celebration GA, plus show and tell with new arrivals. Outstanding, Avenger Biddy. Let's see, Sunday night. Yeah, I'll be there. I forgot last Sunday. I don't know what the hell. I think I went to bed early or something. I forget what happened last Sunday. Because I was waiting for your live, and I'm like, okay, I got to wait. And the next thing you know, it was like 2:30 in the morning. Yeah, I wasn't sleeping then. And I went to go find your live, and you was already done. And that's when I realized it was 2:30 in the morning. Yeah, whose knife you giving away this time, Barbie? Better go buy one or two. Nah, we got some stuff around here just sitting around. Some point, send your address. I have a box to send you. Over. Roger, over, Roger. Robert Willoughby. What's going on? Come into the Rebel channel. This is the Rebel channel. You know what, guys? Give me 2 seconds. Talks among yourselves. Oh. I'm still here so I can hear you. But I just gotta get a drink. Where did that go? Where are you? There you are. Oops. I need to get one of them things Ron Pro has. So I can put it up on the screen, be back in 10, 5 minutes, whatever. That's pretty cool. The other thing is, Ron, if you're listening, I mean this in the kindest way. You have some of the most awesomest equipment that any YouTuber could have. It's just kind of funny. You're always either muted or not on camera, or your camera's you're always having some kind of little technical difficulty that would have been easily cured if you just pushed the damn button. He was on our live Sunday, couldn't hear us, so we were trying to figure out why we didn't have any sound. Come to find out he was muting. He muted his equipment. In his lives, he's always got some kind of issue. Man, that boy got some good equipment, though. I guess when you got too much equipment, it interferes with the other equipment. So that's the shit you got to put up with. All right, let's get this thing started. Oh, yeah. Ryan F., how's it going, brother? We were sitting here bullshitting about knives. You know how my lives are. We just talk about everything, anything. Of course, tonight we're talking about this guy here, the Chavez X-lock, D2 steel, aluminum. So I'm guessing it's going to be in their Blue Line collection. They were selling these at Blade Show. We got this one at the last hour, and he got a phone call, couldn't tell us anything about it, so I emailed him. Come to find out that they'll be on the market, but he's waiting for shit that has something to do with the tariff stuff going on. He said packaging, so I'm still not quite sure where this knife is made. I don't know if it's Chinese or American. The only thing on it is that. I mean, there's not even a steel marking on it anywhere. What kind of steel, serial numbers, not even underneath. He sent me an email finally and basically told me what I told you. There was no price mentioned or anything, but they will be available as soon as they get their shit together. I looked all over the internet. Yeah, and it's snappy. It's as snappy as this one. And this one's been another almost $100 dumped into it to make it like that, you know. So, but this one comes out the box. Oops, that was my fault. Put my dumb finger in the way. This one's, I mean, you can say, you stop doing that. It's a little short for me. A little heavier than a bug out, but a lot better built. I mean, y'all know Chavez, so. And they put one of them on it. They took this doesn't come with it originally. There's a stock clip. As a matter of fact, I have it here somewhere. Where did the Chavez box go? Here we are. Yeah, this is the box that came in, and I'm sure they're not, it's just a white plain box that says Chavez. There's nothing on it as far as what it is, nothing except for that. I mean, I'm guessing the CK, I don't know. I was thinking black, but I don't know. It would be BCK. I don't know. But, and he got a phone call when he was talking to there it is. When he was talking to Barbie and walked away on his phone call. And then that's pretty much when the show was over. And the young lady and the gentleman that was working the counter put the clip on for her. Well, you get out of there. But this is the clip that comes with it. Standard clip. So. Rolf. Louie, what's up? Glad you could join us crazy people on a hump day night. Hell, I might even start doing these, Lou. What do you think? Wednesday and Friday? Or just Friday? Wednesday? Tell me, Lou. Talk to me, Lou. Talk to me. Loser. Not Louie. Loser. Louie's my, or Lou. Gee, here I go. Loser's my agent. He talked. I was going to pretty much scrap my channel. Not for any particular reason. Just, well, I have 2 channels. When I'm pretty much in on Barbie's all her lives and videos and doing the technical advisor shit. And, you know, I don't know. Maybe I was in a bad mood. Who the hell knows? But Lou says, no, we got to keep that Friday night thing rolling. I said, well, yeah, you know, it was a lot of fun. So I don't know. Just remember you're going up against Rochambeau on Wednesday. On Wednesday late night? When's he on, Betty? More of skeevy grifter than agent. Okay. We'll put that on the shirt then. Yeah, I thought he did earlier time. Because I waited till Maddie and them got off. I was just sitting here at my cart. I was like, you know what? He goes on at 10. Oh. Well, oopsie. Sorry. But I'm just Rolf. I'm nobody. He gets all the people that need to be there. I'm just here bullshitting. I mean, really. I'm not going to spend thousands of dollars on lighting equipment and cameras and all that shit. You're going to get a cheap-ass phone, $12 boom with a light on it from Temu, and a wooden cart that I pillaged from the church. That was a funny story in itself. This knife cart thing, and most of you have seen what it looks like from the outside. It's a really weird story. When I go to the store up the top of the hill here, I have to walk through the church parking lot. It's a pretty big parking lot. It's a Lutheran church, so next step down from being Catholic. And I pillage it often. But anyway, I see this cart. Looks like a hot dog cart made out of wood, basically. It's got wheels and handles, you know, storage underneath it. I'm like, wow, I wonder if they're actually throwing that away, or did they just put garbage on it or something heavy they were throwing away and just left it there by accident or something. Ralph, I listen to you over most of you guys. Listen to me, BS, instead of Tri-State. And well, I used to watch Tri-State, but it's just, I don't know. The bigger channels, it's not as intimate as the smaller channels. That's why I always kind of hang in the smaller channels. Nothing against Cole. I met him, Blade Show, me and Barbie. He knew us. Well, knew Barbie anyway. You know, really outstanding gentleman in my book. So, you know, I've only met him a couple of times. And then we met him later on that day too as well. But I don't know. I just hang out in the smaller channels. I like this channel better than Shambo's. Well, thanks, Lou. I used to watch him too. But he doesn't like to answer people back. He just got his little role thing, you know. Like I said, I like to correspond and get involved, you know, like we always do. So it's nothing against him. I like him, you know. I just whatever. I got a dog trying to gnaw my leg off. This isn't fun. Come on, Fred. Give Daddy a little time, okay? I feel the same way after meeting Cole. He's a good dude, no hate whatsoever. Yeah, he's real friendly and everything. Now, the one that really kind of tripped me out was Kenman. He's actually more livelier than a real person. And he took off. Barbie was doing live, and we were standing there with Fed Harrison and Grizzle Bear and a whole bunch of people. That other late night guy. Anyway,
Make coffee, mister.
I forgot. Anyway, and he just walks up, snags the camera out of my hand, and I'm filming Barbie, and goes off, starts doing his live. You know, shit like that. That's the kind of shit I like. Man, I swear to God, every corner we turned, there was Kenman. It's just, I was like, you following us or what? And he goes, hey, you're the guys who are the ones that are having fun. I was like, hey, hell yeah, let's go. So yeah, we had a good time with Kevin. Yeah, he's a fun dude, Dan. Oh, Dan, how you doing, man? Old Dan Stan EDC. Yeah. How's your everything work out with your move? Everything good now? He said, to hell with snow, I'm heading south. At least last I knew. Yeah. Kedman's a nut. He reminds me of the guys I used to hang out with in California. Always wide open, trying to have fun. Okay, outstanding. Glad it all worked out. Except for tornadoes, you got to watch them bastards. You know, it's like anywhere. Barbie asked me one time a while back ago, she says, where can you move in the United States where you don't have to worry about flood or tornadoes or earthquakes or hurricanes or volcanoes? I said, nope, not a place. Not that I know of. I've been to most of those states. I've been to all 48 and no Hawaii and no Alaska. But I already know what goes on there. Hawaii is a volcano. Alaska is just more wildlife than humans that will kill you. Yeah, weather's definitely a bit different. Bluetooth died. Uh-oh. What do you need Bluetooth for? Oh, yeah. Okay. Small house. Yep. Keep the noise down. I know. I think that might be one of those reasons we had scratchy audio in the beginning. I had my headphones on. Some reason I get comfortable with them things on, and I didn't have the Bluetooth turned off that was still hooked to the phone I was trying to do this live on, so that might have been a problem. Is anyone going to the New York Custom Knife Show in August? It's not as big as Blade Show, but it's one of the oldest shows. First question would be, is what part of New York? And the next answer would be no, because Blade Show, I'm only going to do one Blade Show a year. That's Atlanta. My fundage is not, unless I win the lottery or something. I would like to do more Blade shows, just so I can be, and like last time, just meeting everybody was the best part of the show, to be totally honest. That whole pit thing at the end, Saturday night. I can imagine what people thought getting off an airplane and going to their hotel, this big fancy hotel, and there's 200 to 300 people standing outside with portable bars and pickup trucks pulled up into the valet area and all that, and just drinking out of the back of their trucks and flipping knives, showing knives. And yeah, if you were like, say, from somewhere in Western Europe, pulled in and saw all that crazy shit, what would you think? And then once you get inside the lobby, it's this huge open area where there's probably another 1,000 freaking people, or 500 at least. Yeah, the parking lot was insane. It was nuts. And they didn't care. The hotel staff were just like, no, this is like normal. That's the thing about Blade Show. You ain't got to buy their $8 beers. You can just walk into the lobby with a cooler and sit on the damn thing. They don't care. Of course, there's banners up all over. If y'all haven't seen some of our lives, banners 20 feet tall from Rosecraft sponsored the thing for that part of it anyway. So I'm sure they got a big chunk of change. Did you say what part of New York that was? Oh, it's actually in Jersey City, New Jersey. Okay, just like the Jets and Giants. Yeah, I got a funny story, 50. I come in Friday night to the yard. My boss comes running out to me. He goes, can you do me a favor? I was like, what? He goes, can you go up to the sod place up the road where we usually pick up sod? He goes, the stadium, the Giants stadium, they ordered sod, and they're a truckload light on getting the football field ready. I'm like, yeah, I guess. He goes, they're going to pay you double. I said, okay, fine. I jump in the truck. I go up the road, 20 miles or so. I pull in. The lady comes out, and she goes, I got a problem. I says, what's your problem? And she says, they need 2 loads now, and I only have you. So I called Scott, and Scott says, yeah, we're a heavy hauling company. He says, so yeah, throw them on there. So they threw me 2 loads on there. The trailer I had handled it, but it was a little iffy. But anyway, I get up there and this guy comes out and I pull right into the field, down the tunnel into the field. And the head groundskeeper guy or maintenance guy of the stadium, he comes walking up. He goes, man, I am so grateful. He goes, I'll make sure you get, this and that. I says, well, the lady at the sod company told me that I could get season tickets if I did two loads at once. He says, oh, well, hold on a minute. I'll run upstairs and get you some. I said, no, I'm just fucking bullshitting you, dude. I don't care. I don't really need tickets to season Giants and Jets. I'm not really a football guy. I know, what a dumbass. I should have took the sons of bitches, but I was just kidding and I was being honest. So that's me. Yeah, it looked like the Rosecraft Inn. Yeah, it did. I'm dead. Rose, look, where's it at? I got one right here. Me and Caleb brought back a bunch of these bastards. They was all over the bars. I got a stack, gave Caleb a stack. Yeah, Rosecraft threw some money into that. Yeah, I should have took them tickets because a couple of people I ran into live in Jersey and shit like that. They were like, man, I'd have bought them off you. Yeah, he was going to hook me up with season ticket for the rest of the season anyway. I can't remember how much they had to go. I know it was still warm out because I was in shorts and a T-shirt. But one funny story of truck driving. I miss truck driving, but the damn regulations once again. I did my 20. Hell with it. I did 15 over the road and 5 local, regional, local, whatever you want to call it. It used to be, when I first started truck driving in 92, it used to be, or actually not 92, but over the road in 92. We didn't have cell phones. You stopped at a truck stop or a pickle park, which is a rest stop. For those of you who know what a pickle park is, then you understand what I'm saying. But you had to call the company, get directions, go to your truck, look it up in the map, plan a route, get in there, then get back out, stop at a phone, call your dispatch, get all that information to where you're going, blah, blah. Yeah, it was, but it was cool. You had one paper log, one under your bunk, one that you actually showed the cops. And, but yeah, after all electronic shit hit the computers, and thanks to Snyder and JB Hunt, they come out with the ComQual, which was a global positioning bullshit. But yeah, I just like everything. Now they got cameras in the truck watching you drive. That ain't happening. I'll rip them sons of bitches right off the dash, throw them out the window. Yeah, Meadowlands, MetLife Stadium. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Since 83? Oh, I took them sod in 2000.
Luke's on. He just came on.
Oh, yeah. Luke's doing his tonight, ain't he? Okay, then I got to get off. Because no, he does Thursday night, don't he? I thought he did Thursday night. Yeah, how are you going to do lot lizards? The camera's on. All right, well, but anyway, Fitty, I took them sod. Maybe it was for around the field. I didn't know where it was going, but I took them 2 loads of sod on one truckload. So I don't know what they were doing with it. Maybe it was on the edge of the field. I don't know. All right, I guess Lute's on, from what I hear. I thought he was on Thursday night. So I guess if y'all want to, let's go crash his party. So Rolf Robertson signing off, and thank you all for coming in. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to look into that because that doesn't make any sense if I took sod there. I'm going to check that out. That kind of blows my mind. All right, guys, I'm heading over to Lute's. See y'all there. If not, see you Friday night. Peace, love, take care.